Every sailor or motorboat driver has certainly been concerned with the question of which captain's licenses are available and which one should be gained or targeted. In Germany, there are a lot of different boat certificates that may seem confusing at first sight.
Just a few years ago in Germany, we only had voluntary licenses from German Sailing Association. These were the A license for inland lakes, B license for seas, and C license for oceans. It was simple, manageable, and easy to understand. But today we have voluntary and mandatory licenses, and above all, more than just only 3 different types.
SKS, SBFC or Binnen, Führerschein, SSS, SHS and some more. We give you a rough overview of the official captain's licenses from the German Sailing Association.
Today we have 2 mandatory licenses. This is the SBFC for seas and SBF Binnen for inland waters. These are required for all skippers who have an engine of more than 15 horsepower on board. And this affects almost all sailors, since sailing yachts are usually equipped with an auxiliary drive today. Then it goes on with the Führerschein or FKN. This license needs the skipper if parachute rockets or signal guns are on board. On charter yachts it's always the case, since it's mandatory. The voluntary licenses include SKS, SSS and SHS. The SKS will be required by all high-quality charterers in European waters and is a proof of your qualification in the 12 nautical miles coastal zone. Then follows the SSS. This license provides you really solid sailing skills, but is significantly more extensive than SKS. The yacht charterers very like to see this license, and you can work as skipper or instructor on board, and at the same time it's a proof of your qualification for the 30 nautical miles coastal zone. The highest sailing German license is the SHS. This concludes only of 1 theoretical test, which is really hard, and is more suitable for sailors who are crossing oceans or are traveling farther away than 30 nautical miles from the coast. All voluntary licenses are important in case of damage, crash or insurance. If, for example, a crash happens 20 nautical miles from the coast and the skipper doesn't have SSS, but maybe only the SBFC or SKS, he may be guilty of a partial fault. Or in other words, it will be much more difficult for him to prove his competence for the waters in that the accident has happened. And finally, there are 3 different radio licenses available. This is LRC, SRC and UBI. These licenses are required if appropriate radio equipment is on board, which is almost always the case on sailing yachts and motorboats nowadays.
More information about all certificates you can find on the website of the German Sailing Association.